doesn't matter if your country does support Apple's two-factor authentication for Apple ID or it doesn't. For the countries that does support to add Apple's two-factor authentication, so you could just enter your phone number and turn on your two-factor, you wouldn't have this problem. But there's a slight chance that you haven't and your Apple ID got not activated. And there's an even smaller chance that your country doesn't have an Apple store or at least nearby to visit and fix your problem. If you haven't watched my video, my old videos about this, make sure to watch them too, because I'm not gonna go step by step to show you how to do this. I'm just gonna explain to how to make the receipt better for the remove activation lock process. So the procedure is the same, but I'm just gonna build upon how to make a better receipt for Apple. And also for people who don't have two-factor authentication for their Apple account, aka, or even better explanation, you don't have an Apple store in your country, and like Iran, many people's Apple account gets not activated and they get locked out of their own phone. The website that you should go to is this website, not support.apple.com. I will provide you with the link in the description. You can start your activation lock support, or at least remove activation lock from here. What you should do is you should provide them with your original receipt. So we get into a dilemma here. Either you have your receipt, like you have all those options, you're living in a country that has Apple store, and you can add your phone number, but you forgot your receipt, you have lost it. Or either you're in a country that doesn't have Apple support and Apple store and two-factor authentication. Also, you either have your receipt and it's not accepted by Apple, or you don't have the original receipt. So I will provide you with a link in the description to my Telegram channel, which has a copy of invoices, the receipts, and also some tutorials and other links for different variety of iPhones, which you could Photoshop and send for Apple. This is, as I know, their design, and one of Apple's customer services people in customer service told me that it doesn't matter even if you write the receipt or invoice on a white paper. So I did, and I got accepted at first, but as time went on and a few months passed and I made these videos, like I think a year ago, the chance of getting accepted by Apple dropped even further, and it's basically like I think maybe 10% if you get accepted. So I won't Photoshop an invoice by myself, because I don't want to get my channel striked, or even because I don't want to lose my channel. But you can do this. It's pretty simple. You just, maybe if you're not familiar with what we're doing, you can watch the tutorials. But if you're watching this video, you already know what to do. So you should just Photoshop the invoice and start your remove activation lock from here. You're gonna get 3 answers. The first is the best, which they have accepted your request and you can restore your device. The second one is they need more information, and this means that your invoice or the information you provide is not enough for them, and it's basically rejected. they would maybe in other emails say other stuff that it means that they have rejected, but I will count them all as this second option. And the third option is you don't have Find My turned on. So maybe on your phone it says Find My turned on, and you can't sign out from the Apple ID you signed in. So on your phone, it may say something else, but Apple says something else. What you should do here is to trust Apple because it's literally their servers and their phones and they know about it. So if they say that your phone has Find My turned off, you should just trust them and restore your device. So what happened there is you will lose your information no matter what you do. So on the first and the third option, where you can just restore your device and add another Apple ID, you should just um, get a backup from your photos and videos. Don't get a full backup from an iTunes PC device or a Mac device. It would again add your Apple ID on that phone after you restore that backup. You need to get that backup just from the photos and videos. You can do this by using 3D tools or just plugging your phone to a Windows device, and you would find your iPhone on the this PC app on the folders. You can just copy your information. For other stuff like messages, WhatsApp messages, and notes, you will lose them. So you should also take a shots of them if you need them. And that's basically it. Um, After you have restored your phone, you can use it like before, good as new. And if you got rejected as the second option, you have only 3 shots. If you do that more than 3 times, um, not more than 3 times, if you do that 3 times, you can't do it a fourth time. And there's people in mobile shops and all over the world that they will charge you to remove those requests to make another one. So make sure if you are doing this after the second time and you still got rejected, head out to a mobile shop, phone, store anywhere nearby, and try to fix this by paying money for someone more professional to do that. But I'm not confident, but I'm 50-50 on this, that if you provide a original receipt or invoice, you can just unlock your phone. The chances are higher, even more, that even if you're in a first world country that has Apple support and Apple stores and two-factor authentication. So I hope I have helped you. Bye bye.